Subaru of America will turn 50 in 2018 and is setting sales records every month. Subaru hopes to capitalize on its sales successes by rolling out a new vehicle architecture that emerged late last year with the redesigned 2017 Impreza. The Crosstrek joined the Subaru Global Platform this year, and the new Ascent 3-row crossover due in spring will be based on a modified version of the platform. Subaru's lineup, anchored by the Outback and Forester crossovers, will diversify in the coming years with the introduction of a plug-in hybrid and electric vehicle based on the platform's flexible design, which allows for gasoline, hybrid, plug-in hybrid and all-electric drivetrains. BRZ. In recent years, Subaru executives in Japan have said the two-door will get a second generation, but the timing is unclear. A second generation could appear in 2020. In the meantime, Subaru added a limited edition TS variant for the 2018 model year, which features the company's STI-branded performance equipment, including a rear carbon fiber spoiler and 18-inch wheels. The BRZ TS also has cherry blossom red accenting around the grille and rear bumper cover. Impreza. Redesigned for 2017, the compact sedan and 5-door are little change for the 2018 model year, adding standard automatic headlight activation on premium, sport and limited trims, which kicks in when the windshield wipers are on. A freshening is likely in 2020. Crosstrek. The redesigned 2018 Crosstrek is starting to arrive at dealerships. Joining the global platform, the subcompact crossover will build on characteristics that made the first generation one of Subaru's most popular offerings: youth-oriented looks, high ground clearance and all-wheel drive capability. Crosstrek brings in the youngest customers of any Subaru nameplate and is expected to continue as an important sales generator. New for 2018 is an available 6-speed transmission, which replaces a 5-speed. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are now standard across all trims. WRX STI. Subaru freshened its performance duo for 2018 with a restyled front fascia, revised suspension and interior improvements. Both are based on the previous Impreza platform. Given Subaru's product cadence, a redesign including a jump to the new platform is unlikely until 2019. Subaru is also adding a special edition variant, the WRX STI Type RA, during the 2018 model year. The RA designation, for record attempt, is a nod to past Subaru performance models. The limited run variant adds a cold air intake and high-flow performance exhaust, bumping up horsepower to an estimated 310. In terms of looks, the Type RA adds a carbon fiber roof panel, a carbon fiber pedestal wing and 19-inch forged alloy wheels. Legacy. The midsize sedan was freshened for 2018, including a retouched grille, redesigned headlights, improved handling as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. A redesign is likely in 2019. Forester. The popular compact crossover will follow the Impreza, Crosstrek and Ascent 3-row crossover to join the brand's global platform. Spy photos indicate that the Forester will keep the same general shape, including a sloping windshield, large window and a tall roof line. The redesigned Forester will debut in 2018 as a 2019 model. Outback. The midsize crossover was slightly freshened for 2018, mirroring many of the updates that appeared on the legacy sedan, including the addition of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. An Outback redesign is likely in 2019. Plug-in hybrid. A plug-in hybrid will debut in 2018, though it remains unclear as to which nameplate Subaru will choose for the designation. Given the new platform's design, the likely bets are the Impreza, Crosstrek or Ascent. The Crosstrek hybrid was discontinued last year after a short lifespan. Electric vehicle? Subaru has an all-electric crossover in the works, with a likely arrival of 2021 at the earliest. Ascent. Subaru will jump back into the 3-row crossover segment with a new Ascent. The production version is to debut this fall at the Los Angeles Auto Show and will arrive at dealerships by spring. The Ascent will be based on a modified version of the Global Platform and powered by a new turbocharged direct-injection boxer engine, though Subaru has been mum on specifics. Consumers will be able to pick between a 7 or 8-seat layout. The Ascent will be built in Lafayette, Indiana, and sold only in North America.
Japanese manufacturer Subaru is currently offering a 5-year, unlimited kilometer warranty on certain models for the month of September. Until September 30th, buyers will not only get the aforementioned warranty cover, but also 5 years of roadside assistance on selected Forester, Outback, Liberty, Leopard, BRZ, WRX, and WRX STI models. It appears the recently launched Impreza and related XV ranges are excluded from the offer. Don't go thinking this promotion hints at Subaru following in the recent footsteps of companies like Honda, Skoda and Jeep in extending its standard factory warranty period, though. The company's local arm has confirmed its regular offering will resume after September. Our standard warranty remains at 3 years unlimited kilometers for the foreseeable future, said David Rowley, National Corporate Affairs and Public Relations Manager for Subaru Australia.
Subaru first introduced the Crosstrek XV hybrid at the 2013 New York Auto Show, but it was discontinued just 2 years later. It had all the typical Subaru attributes of all-wheel drive, utility and safety, but it never caught on. Why didn't the hybrid make it in the current Subaru lineup? The majority of Subaru's vehicles have been fuel-efficient, economical to operate, and appeal to an economy-minded customer. When the Crosstrek hybrid arrived in 2013, it offered new features for the chassis, exterior and hybrid system to enhance driving dynamics and ride quality. The configuration of the hybrid system and battery along with the low center of gravity and superior weight balance delivered the same sporty drivability and handling both on and off-road. So why didn't it sell? The main reason the Subaru X the Crosstrek hybrid was slow sales. Consumers weren't willing to pay an extra $4,800 premium for the 3 mpg increase in fuel mileage over the standard Crosstrek. The Crosstrek hybrid had the highest starting MSRP in Subaru's lineup, even more than the flagship Outback and popular Forester SUV. The hybrid's improved mileage wasn't enough to move the new green crossover off dealer lots. What's next for Subaru Green Technology? Subaru hasn't given up on hybrid technology and the Japanese automaker will be bringing out new green offerings soon. Subaru moved to the new global platform with the new Impreza and 2018 Crosstrek first, and it will be offered on all next-generation models to come. The new architecture will allow them to build dedicated EV-type models that better fit into their plans and manufacturing capability. Subaru Corporation has confirmed they will be bringing out a new plug-in hybrid, PHEV, for consumers in the near future in the dedicated battery electric vehicle, BEV, in 2021. What they haven't said is what existing model will get the new green technology. We are guessing it will be the Crosstrek first with others to follow. We do know Subaru will build a new vehicle for the either PHEV or BEV. It will come on an existing model in the lineup. Subaru is not your typical automaker and they will make sure whatever new green technology is coming, it will provide their customers and other EV owners with a unique take on technology, all without compromising the Subaru niche of all-wheel drive, safety and utility. The new global platform will allow all their current vehicles and the new 2018 Subaru Ascent 3-row SUV to be fitted with hybrid powertrains, plug-in hybrids, electric units, and other types of alternative power units. Things are changing at Subaru. Stay tuned. Fancy a Persian rug? Well, here's some advice. If you want the finest, most ornate and color-rich example, you need one woven by the Qashqai, which, just in case it has slipped your mind, are those nomadic tribes from Iran. And, until a year or so ago, we considered the Nissan Qashqai the finest small SUV you could buy. Indeed, It won our coveted Car of the Year award back in 2014, until the Seat Ateca came along and poked it off its perch. So, Nissan has given its soft rotor king a bit of a refresh in the hope of reclaiming the spoils. The general theme is evolution rather than revolution. The intention was to retain the Qashqai's many virtues, but add a more premium tang with styling tweaks outside in the new steering wheel, pleasure materials and reprofiled seats on the inside. Nissan says it's also added extra sound insulation and fiddled the suspension to improve the driving experience. And with the big push towards autonomous driving, the Qashqai will get, from spring 2018, adaptive cruise control that will steer as well as brake and accelerate for you, while an automatic emergency braking system will keep an eye out for pedestrians as well as cars. At the top of the range, there's also a new trim. It's called Techno Plus and is the one we're focusing on here, along with the pookiest engine in the range, the 161 bhp 1.6-liter turbocharged petrol. Those looking for an alternative to diesel will find this 1.6 petrol a worthy option. Okay, it hasn't got an awful lot of guts in the lower reaches of the rev range, but keep it above 2000 RPMs and it pulls merrily and gets stronger all the way to the red line. It feels pretty nippy too. Although, despite being marginally behind on power, an Ateca 1.4 TSI 150 feels at least as quick, if not quicker. Work the engine hard and it makes its presence felt inside, but you can tar its rivals with the same brush. Besides, it's not an unpleasant noise and, once settled at a motorway cruise, the engine fades into the background. You'll be aware of a bit of wind and road noise at this point, but neither proves worrying even on a long journey, so the Qashqai remains one of the best insulated cars in the class. The 6-speed gearbox has a light change, but that's tarnished by a long throw and woolly gate. And couple the clutch pedal's slightly vague biting point with the engine's lack of low-end vigor, and this range-topping Qashqai isn't the easiest of cars to drive smoothly in stop-start traffic. Nor is it the most fun around corners. No, for driving pleasure in this class, you need to be sat behind the wheel of an Ateca or, even better, an Audi Q2, both of which turn into bends more incisively and corner flatter. That said, the Qashqai's steering is accurate, weights up consistently and stays light and easy to twiddle in town. Where the Qashqai beats its sportier rivals is comfort. It has always demonstrated a level of compliance that others struggle to match, and, even on our test cars Calypso part machine polished, part black 19 wheels, it irons out ripples and ridges better than an Ateca would. Only a particularly vicious pothole upsets its composure. This being the new top-spec Techno Plus, it's really rather nice. The first thing that strikes you are the seats, which are trimmed luxuriously in soft Nappa leather with 3D quilted stitching. Not only do they look good, they feel good too. The cushions offer great all-round support and, being fully electrically adjustable, including 4-way lumbar adjustment, you can tweak them endlessly to find the perfect position. When you're done, the standard memory settings mean you can recall it any time at the touch of a button. Despite some improvements, the 7.0 in infotainment system is largely unchanged, but the new Bose sound system that's standard on this trim sounds punchy enough to please all but the most discerning audiophiles. The 1.6 petrol is available only with the top two trims and, while it is well equipped, Techno Plus costs a hefty £22,250. To put that into context, a Seat Ateca 1.4 TSI 115 top gel trim costs £4,000 less, and an Audi Q2 1.4 TFSI 115 S-Line trim is £2,000 less. To rub salt into the wounds, the Volkswagen Audi 1.4 is a more efficient engine, so if you want petrol power in the Qashqai, we'd suggest the 1.2 DT coupled with a more sensibly priced N-Connecta trim. True, the 1.2 is quite a bit slower, but should still be suitable for most people's needs. In short, then, the Ateca remains the best package in the small SUV segment. But choose the right version, and the Qashqai is still a fine alternative, especially if you value ride comfort over fun handling.